Well, when it comes to easing off on those physical distancing rules, a majority of Canadians are reluctant to get closer to others while COVID-19 is still a risk. A new poll by Leger found the majority of respondents want to stick with that 2 meter distance between people. CTV's Angie Seth joins me now with more. Angie, people want to stay apart.
Yeah, that's right. And interesting, just that conversation you had with Dr. Otten on that. So good morning to you. And as we say, based on this poll, experts are saying after more than 3 months of being schooled about keeping physically distanced, well, that measure seems to have an impact, even as we start to ease restrictions. And Canada's top doctors, well, as you heard there, are still advising people to stay 2 meters apart in most situations. So according to the survey, 2/3, that's about 66% of Canadians and Americans believe that the current physical distancing measures should remain at 2 meters. We're talking 6 feet apart. And even if that 2 meter distance were, say, to reduce to 1 meter or around 3 feet, well, 40% of respondents say they'd feel comfortable perhaps dining then in a restaurant because you're still maintaining some level of distance. Experts saying, Marcia, that the results from this poll, in fact, reflect a very persistent level of anxiety about COVID-19 despite the steady decline in cases. In fact, 43% believe the first wave of the pandemic is over, but 74% think there will be a second wave.
Okay, so this is coming as two of the biggest cities in the province reopen, Ontario and as well Quebec.
Yeah, that's right. And so if we take a look at Quebec first, gyms, indoor pools, beaches, houses of worship, they're now able to open. Indoor venues can also hold up to 50 people. And as of Monday, restaurants and bars in the Montreal area are now able to open. And if you recall, and you mentioned there, Montreal was the epicenter of the outbreak. In Quebec, the number of cases there, however, have been steadily declining. If we look at Ontario now, the Premier are just announcing that businesses in Toronto can now join the rest of the province in entering that stage 2 phase. And that, again, begins tomorrow. But not everyone. Well, take a listen to what some people have to say.
This is where we survive. I mean, the patio summer business carries our winter business.
We need to discuss about how to keep safety.
We're fully booked until mid-July right now.
So it's good there. You're seeing there are a lot of people wearing masks, but not everyone is maintaining physical distancing rules. What you're looking at here is the scene at some beaches in Toronto, overcrowded, very few masks or physical distancing. That's Cherry Beach we're looking at right now. Meantime, many Torontonians have also been venturing outside of the city. One popular beach, Sauble Beach, had to shut down temporarily. That just being announced today because too many day trippers were not following the restrictions. So again, you're dealing with that overcrowdedness. And Marcia, Ontario has been seeing a decline in cases, but today we're seeing an uptick, 216 new cases reported.